Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and in this video today we're going to be talking about my own kaiju franchise that's going to be releasing next year, the Black Panda. For those who already know, this movie will be coming out at the start of 2026 or mid 2026. It really depends on the animation sequence or what scenes I'm planning on adding into the film, but today we're just going to be focusing on the main first movie, which is still in development, but I have full confidence I'm going to get it uploaded by March next year in spring. If it doesn't, well, it could come in April or in the summer. But the main point about this video is talking about the creatures that are going to be in the first movie. Well, you already know the two main protagonists and the antagonist, Project TFT, and the main character, Lethal T, the Black Panda. At number 1, we have the Xenoraptor. These raptors were failed attempts of reincarnating a Megaraptor, coming out with different colors and missing eyes. But that's not really a problem for them since they have sensors to know if something is stalking them or if something's in front of them. In each pack of Xenoraptors, there's only one male that's the alpha. And you must be wondering, how do they reproduce without any other males? Well, all I can say is the alpha male gives them the Scar King treatment. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube, but you should know what I mean by now. Anyways, besides that, these guys run at a fast 50 to 60 miles per hour and has a bite force of 800 psi. And also, these raptors are mostly nocturnal. They don't show up in the day. Now on to number 2, the Spinatrix, a failed attempt of making a Spinosaurus actually. Now like the Xenoraptors, he was born without any eyes, so he uses his sensors so he can know if anything is coming near him or trying to hurt him. Now sadly, he is the only Spinatrix that is alive. The rest of them got wiped out by a major big carnivore that will show up at the end of this video. But anyways, besides that, he uses his claws as weapons. He doesn't really have a strong bite force. His bite force is at 4,000 psi. And his bite is mostly used for slicing other carnivores. Majority of his muscle is in his arms and his legs. Now on to number 3, the Cyrex, the most giant, friendliest T-Rex relative you're ever gonna see. And yes, this Cyrex in the movie is a female, not a boy, it's a girl. And her nickname is Sarah. Now, as you know, Cyrex is a failed attempt of reincarnating a Tyrannosaurus in the Black Panda series. And Cyrex is not really that dangerous towards human beings. They're morally harmless towards human beings, if anything. The only time a Cyrex would attack a human being, if a human being was trying to kill it, or if a human being was just intriguing on its territory, or if it's just messing with them on purpose. But if a Cyrex approaches you, it's mostly out of curiosity. They wouldn't just eat you like a wild animal. And the Cyrex is the most intelligent failed dino in the series, learning from its own kind, learning from humans, or maybe other animals in general. And that black furry coat you see on her body is mainly just to cool down her body temperature. And also, she is very impressive in combat. The Cyrex's head is a deadly weapon because her head is a stiff interlocking vertebrae, the material that an Ankylosaurus's club is made of. And just like the bioaccurate T-Rex, is more muscular and robust, and her bite force comes at a whopping 35,000 newtons. And for her size and weight, she is morally agile when it comes to battle, and her speed coming at a whopping 17 to 25 miles per hour. Now enough about the Cyrex, let's get into the last and final failed dinosaur in the Black Panda series, which is not in the movie by the way. And sadly I didn't make a model for it yet. I do remember posting it on TikTok though. Okay, now I know on TikTok I named this the Giganex, but now he's called Gigantic Toxin, or you could just call him the Toxic Giga. And no, this is not official art, this is just concept art from like 2 years ago. And I know you got questions. 2 years ago, yes, every single failed dinosaur you see in this video was literally made by me 2 years ago when I was like 14 or 15, I think. I really threw this idea away, but now Godzilla X Shimo's over, I thought about bringing them back into the Black Panda series. Now let's get back to Gigantotoxin. Now you should know that this is a failed attempt of reincarnating a Giganotosaurus. And you must be wondering, why is he named the Toxic Giga? Well, let's just say toxic waste got onto the Giganotosaurus sample. And the people at the Hypergen lab were about to cancel the project, but no, they just proceeded it. A couple months later, the Toxic Giga was born. Now the scientists and the security already knew there was a lot of issues with this dinosaur in general. It was 26 feet tall and 10 tons, taller than Cyrex and the Spinatrix, with Cyrex standing at a whopping 18 feet tall and 9 tons, and Spinatrix standing at a whopping 19 feet tall and 9 tons. Hopping on back to the Toxic Giga, it had gills on his neck and stomach side. And yes, this giant monstrosity is semi-aquatic, having a bite force of 40,000 psi, and for speed it is 15 to 20 miles. And just like the Cyrex, he is morally intelligent, but in a very bad way. And his intelligence is what got him out of his enclosure in the first place. And every failed dino experiment that got into the wild feared the giant Toxic Giga. and learn to never ever go near it. And yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this video. Like, subscribe. The Black Panda releases next year in 2026. And also comment down below. And love you guys, and peace out.